I know you haven't seen me for a while. I went and had surgery, but as you can see, I'm putting out a video. Um, Kind of fell at the time of my surgery, fell at the time of the whole social distancing thing, so kind of worked out nicely. Didn't have to miss a whole lot of work or anything like that. And as of today, this is what, Tuesday. Um, I have 6 days left in the brace, but I still went ahead and got out and did a little bit of digging. But I've been trying to do the whole social distancing thing. So the first few clips was me trying to do that without coming in contact with anyone. The second one, I did knock the door. I just stood back as I was talking to the customer or to the homeowner, only because I'd been to this house a bunch of times. This one might be a little bit of a short video because I didn't do all the property. I went back and I find more stuff. So I'll probably release that in a new video. I still haven't finished it yet. I still got about half the yard to go. So hopefully you enjoy this one, and the next one I'll probably just release maybe same day next week. So anyway, oh, right quick, my shoulder. For all of you who care, it seems like everything went great. Had the surgery done. Next week will be the 8th week that I've been in the brace, and that's how long I needed to be in it. And after that, I start rehab. But like I said, I've been out. I'm the one-armed digger at the moment. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you all for your prayers. Well, I'm out by myself hunting this building. You guys might have seen it in the past. I've hunted it with Dave before. It was built in 1876, and then it was a courthouse to begin with. You can see that back part of it, how it's a little older. Back, I can't hardly. I got my brace on, out here hunting with one arm, but I'm gonna do the best I can to try and get some footage. This place has been pounded, but there's always more signals. I found a barber dime here and a few Indians. Dave actually found a barber half here and a few Indians, and then Luke was here. He found a couple of Indians and a Merc. So there's always more signals, especially at a building this old. So I found something not super spectacular, but we're going to see what it is. Let's look. I'm not going to guarantee the best shots. I'm going to try and hold the camera with my hand that I'm not supposed to be holding anything with, but I just pulled this out of the ground. That's pretty cool. Not really sure what it is. I mean, it's some kind of pin. Try and get it in the light here, but I don't think it's anything precious. But we'll get it cleaned up. I'll show you a picture of it. Let's see what happens. Good, glad to be out. Well, kind of a front view of the building. That's kind of the newer part. And I guess it's 1905. You can see that up at the top, whenever it became the library. But like I said, the back part of it was built in 1876, and getting lead. Big old hunk of lead right there. I accidentally whacked it, but thought it was a sinker at first, but it's definitely not a sinker. And I just pulled out this, looks like a flattened round ball. Kind of flattened on top and bottom, piece of lead. But there was Civil War activity here, had actually a battle, and I found some Civil War bullets here, so who knows, maybe this stuff is remnants left over from the Civil War. On to the next. Hey guys, so I'm out. I don't know if this wind is gonna mess with you, so I apologize if it does, but I'm out doing this epic house. Check this out, built in 1870. It was actually a funeral home when it was first built in 1870 by the guy that owns this place. I'm out here with my son over there. Since we're in the same household, we can be close together and do the stay, you know, within the laws of the social distancing and everything. But anyways, I've always wanted to do this place. I've driven by it many times, and the guy that owns it is a truck driver, so he's hardly ever home. But I guess maybe because of the situation we're in, he was home. But I don't know if it's been done. Hasn't been a whole lot of signals yet, but I've only made like a little bit of a pass starting from the sidewalk back there, but just one pass. And there was a pipe running through the ground that was kind of interfering, but I got my first find. I'm gonna show it to you. Right there. Got a great seal button. It's got the shank on it too. It's not in bad shape. Imagine because of the shape that it's in, tomorrow, today when I get home, I'll be able to take a look at it and get the back mark and date it. But from the looks of it, I say World War I to World War II. But seeing how it was built in 1870, usually see that rim around it right there, that tells you that it's a little bit later, at least World War I. If that rim was smooth and didn't have an edge on it, then I'd say it's pre-World War I. But because of that rim, I say at least World War I. Anyways, awesome. Can't wait to get home and clean it up. Well, still doing the same house. I haven't gone too far. I got my son down there looking at me. Here he goes waving. But pulled out a full bullet. Doesn't look like it's probably too old. It's not a rimfire, but that's pretty cool having the lead in it still. Hoping we find some better stuff here, man. I really had high hopes for this place, but we'll see what happens. We got a lot to go. Well, I haven't found one of these in a while. You guys know what that is? That is a bale seal. Back in the day, whenever goods were shipped, a lot of times they would wrap twine around the bags, and then they would clamp down on these right here, and it's a piece of lead, and kind of bind it together. A lot of times they'd have a name or something right there, but I'll get it cleaned up better when we get home. Take a look at it. Pretty cool. On to the next one. Well, I got my boy walking over here because I got my first decent coin. I can tell it is an Indian. Oh boy, just barely an Indian. Looks like 1907 on the dot. 1907. Huh. Kind of caked on the back there, but awesome. On to the next. I apologize for the noise, but looks like my finds are starting to come in. Just a few more feet, and I just landed this awesome buckle, man. That thing's cool. I can see it's got some fancy on it. I don't want to break it. You can see right there, it's got like, well, maybe you can't see it on the camera, but I'll get it cleaned up, get you guys a picture. I don't know if you can see that scroll work right there, that design. That is awesome. I love buckles. On to the next one. Well, it looks like it's just gonna turn out to be kind of an accordion type of day. Accordion type of day. I mean, a relic type of day. Got a reed to an accordion. So that's fine with me. I like relics, especially if I find some sweet ones. Let's see what else we can get. Well, guys, still doing the same house, and I forgot to tell you that I've been using my small coil, and my son, he gave up, and you can see his equipment sitting over there, but just came over here and I saw what this was before I popped it out. So I went ahead and grabbed the camera. Looks like a Kansas 1 mil state tax token. That is definitely what it is. Cool. For those of you that don't know what a tax token is, during the Great Depression, these were sent out by certain states to help people to pay the taxes on their groceries. But pretty awesome. In Kansas, they made them really small. Other states, they were bigger. But we'll see what else we get. Well, like I said, this video wasn't that long in comparison to some of my other videos, and there wasn't a ton of great finds, although I do, like I said, like the relics, and I ended up finding 3 of those are accordion reeds, and then when I go back in the next video, see, I find another one. All different sizes. Seems like they had thrown a whole mess of them. Maybe, I don't know how they work. I know that each one puts out a different sound. But in the next video, the finds get a little bit better if you like coins, that is. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching, and if you could keep my family in prayer. Right now we're walking through a situation with my mother-in-law where she's been diagnosed with cancer, and she had surgery, and they believe they removed most of it, or all of it, they said, but because of the size of the tumor, she's going to be going through chemotherapy, and we're going to be driving to Tulsa, Oklahoma several times over the next 4 months for her chemotherapy treatments. And those we go tomorrow for them to install the port, and then her first chemotherapy session will be the following day, which would be Thursday. But anyways, God's good. He's good all the time. Like I always say, no matter what, no matter your situation, here I am in a sling. My mother-in-law is fighting cancer, and I could tell you many other things that we're battling, but I know without a doubt that God is good. And if I continue to walk through this, on the other side, I'm going to see His goodness. It's those who give up that don't get to see the goodness of God. So don't give up. He's good. Have a good day.